Hi, I'm Shoestring Jane. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things thrifty, frugal and money saving. And today I thought I'd just pop in probably the last time before Christmas. It's now Tuesday before Christmas, and just talk to you about what I've been up to the last week or so. Some of you will have had a lot of snow. Maybe you've still got snow on the ground. We literally didn't have a flake here. Down the road, 5 miles down the road, they had quite thick snow, half an hour away, 45 minutes away where my brother and sister live. They had thick, really thick snow. They could barely get out of their road. And we just didn't get a flake. I mean, one of the people that I meet dog walking said that we did get some, but I didn't see any. It certainly didn't settle. We just seemed to have a lot of rain. And then we had a lot of icy roads, and it was cold, very cold, same as it was anywhere else. But we did get away without the snow. So although it looks very beautiful, if you've got to go anywhere, it's a complete pain in the neck, isn't it? So I wasn't that unhappy about not getting snow. I hope that if you've had it where you are, it's gone now and you're able to get out and about and you're not too cold. There's a couple of other things that have happened. I've just been getting ready for Christmas. Are you ready for Christmas? It's not that many days away. I'm kind of more or less there. Tomorrow morning I'm going to go and hit Lidl and just get the fresh stuff. I've got some fresh stuff already, but whether it will still be fresh or I should use it up before Sunday, I'm not sure. I've got a load of parsnips I bought and I was going to make some parsnip soup. Haven't got around to doing that yet, so potentially that's going to be our Christmas parsnips. It's only me and Justin. My daughters are all going to their dad's for Christmas dinner, so it's literally just us. We were going to have my mum and dad, but now my sister's taken over there, so we haven't got to go all the way over to theirs and get them and bring them back. So we're not going to see my family until Boxing Day. So it's just going to be the two of us with 2 cats and the dog. So I'm quite looking forward to that. Nice peaceful Christmas. I don't mind there not being lots of family about. We'll have lots of family on Boxing Day and it will be very loud and leery, no doubt. I've been doing a lot of publicity on my book. You probably do know if you've watched my channel regularly that I published this book, Extreme Frugality, Save Money Like Your Grandma. I made a few notes in it because this morning I was supposed to have a chat on the local radio, BBC Radio Essex, but it got postponed, so it's now going to happen tomorrow. So I just wanted to have a few bits to be ready. I'm a bit nervous about doing that because I haven't done a lot of that kind of thing. I did do a podcast. I did a London radio show, but it was pre-recorded. Helen, the Complaining Cow, some of you might know her website. It's a really good consumer website. I will link that below, that interview with Helen, so you can listen to it. But I've been doing a few bits and pieces, like sending out press releases and using people that have contacted me regarding the blog, journalists and that kind of thing in the past, and going back to them saying, well, I gave you a quote on whatever in the past. Do you think you could do me a favour and mention my book? So I've had quite a few mentions, so I'm quite pleased with that, really. And I'll show you one of them. We got the local paper. People were more impressed. People I know were more impressed with me being in the local paper than they were with me being in the Guardian, which was quite funny. But I'll show you that anyway. So yeah, I've been doing bits and pieces, been busy really, as usual. Trying to think what else has happened this week. I went to get my hair cut at the local hair and beauty college. I think it looks just about all right. It's not the best haircut, but it's also very much not the worst haircut I've ever had. So I'll tell you a little bit about that. And it was Archie's birthday. So I'll show you what we did for Archie's birthday. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. Beautiful day, but very, very cold. Very cold. Go on then, Arch. Let's go. Train going by. 2 trains an hour or something at the weekend. Actually easier underfoot in the ice than it was when it was muddy. Got to take it easy though. Do not want to fall over. It is very, very cold today. It's quite nice actually. It feels like this is how it should be early December. My hair's going a bit crazy for some reason. So I'm very well wrapped up, as you can see. I've got Justin's hat on. because it's a nice warm one. A scarf, 2 pairs of socks, a vest, a long sleeve top, a big jumper. The only thing that's letting me down is these gloves. They're just kind of bog standard gloves, and I've had to take my thumb out to operate the phone. And they're just not really warm enough. I need to get some better thermal gloves. It's a lovely crisp walk. We're going to do half and half in the woods and half down along the quay, because I love that, especially on a sunny day like today. I'll show you that when I get down there. A lovely view. You can see the estuary, see the water. I have to put Archie on a lead here because it gets a bit close to the railway line, and although he will come back, he's not necessarily instant in his recall, and I don't want him going near the railway line. Lovely though. You can see why I am never going to get fed up with this view and this walk. Fabulous, I love it. These houses, they're fabulous. It's completely frozen. Well, back from our walk and about to have my coffee, and I've got some porridge on the go and all the vitamins. The dog is sitting on the cream throw. He's not supposed to sit on there, but because he's poorly, I'm not turfing him off. I've been wrapping presents. I've got some that have arrived from various places, some that I have wrapped already. I need to find a place for them to live really, rather than in here. So I'm reusing lots of fabric. I'm reusing I've got recycled card here, tissue paper that I just found, I don't know where it came from, and some more fabric as well. So I'm just trying to keep it eco-friendly. Got a few decorations up, nothing too major. It's looking icy frosty out there still, isn't it? Christmas cards. Got the tree up. This is the tree that we've had for like 100 years, and it's got lots of different little things on it, like one of the girls, that was a gift tag from one of the girls. That looks so much like Dora that when I saw that, I had to buy that a few years ago. And we've all got one of these. We've wrote our names on. Rebecca, Justin. Oh, Archie's got one there because we couldn't find him another one the same. Vera, Lola, Dora. Poor old Vera. We don't have her anymore. So that's from when we had Vera. Isabel. Chloe must be in there somewhere. But yes, lots of little special things really. These are ones I've picked up cheaply or we've had for years. There's some little vintage ones that I found in the charity shop. I quite like these. I think they're cute. Oh, that seems to be a crisp wrapper. That doesn't go there. Little reindeer. So it's not spectacular. We've had the fairy forever, but it kind of feels quite homely, so I'm quite happy with that. I've got a few decorations, nothing too much over here as well, just some tinsel. Don't know where the tinsel came from, but I had it, so I thought put it up. These little decorations that I picked up in the charity shops over the years. I think literally they've all come from the charity shop. And I've got a few more down here I've got to decide what to do with, plus these beautiful homemade ones. Aren't they gorgeous? Rebecca and Chloe made those. I've got to find somewhere for those to live. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Homemade, very sad looking papier-mâché Yule log. The candle actually looks quite obscene right now, but there you go, got to come out. I think that one must have been Izzy. And I've got somewhere a snowman, but I haven't found him yet. One of the girls made ages ago. So, so it's not that tasteful, but it's nice. And I've got to write out some Christmas cards as well. I've done some of them. Well, the girls got me this last year and I haven't made it. They laugh because I love a gonk. And they never even heard of a gonk. They didn't know what it was. And then they call it a gonk for some reason. And they got me this. So I've got to make this gonk door hanger. And they bought me this Christmas gonk with B&M as well. Oh, sorry, dog's being annoying. What are you whiffing at? What are you whiffing at? Guarding the house. I've had such a lovely time making this little Christmas gonk, age 3+. I'm very juvenile, but my daughter's bought it for me, so I had to make it. Go and find a little place for him now. Archie had his 3rd birthday this week. My daughter made him a cake. Archie. Step on board. Why is it so tall and straight? Oh, look at you. It's Archie's birthday.
Is that your dinner? And it's got licky licks on.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know where to start with that, do you?
Is that got trees?
He looks like a unicorn.
He's so...
So, as you can see, my hair is a total mess. It's been 2 months since I had it cut and I really need to get it done. And I mentioned in one of my videos a few weeks ago that I had booked with a local hair and beauty college to get it done for £7.50 by a student. And I'm off there now. So, I'm going to fight my way through the Christmas traffic, hopefully get a parking spot and go and get it cut very, very cheaply. Off we go. I'll show you how it looks after and you can see what you think. If I look really shattered, it's because I am really shattered. My hair took 2.5 hours. I think that's the longest it has taken when I've had it cut by a student. She did a good job. I think it's very even. I'm quite pleased with it. It's nothing dramatic. She was quite inexperienced, really. She'd only been studying hairdressing since September, so she'd only been doing it for 2 months. And already they're cutting hair. I made a mistake actually because I thought a Thursday night was the level 3 students and it was level 2. So that's why she was so inexperienced. Normally they've done it for a year or so when I go. But, you know, she did a good job. She was very, very careful. She was checking with her tutor every step of the way. She could do the cut, but she was a bit nervous about the layers. So her tutor had to help her out with the layers. But, you know, she did a really good job. She was a lovely girl and only about 17 and really keen to learn and really wanted to get on. So she was telling me that actually most of the cutting is done during level 2, the learning about hair cutting. And the most complicated thing about hairdressing is all the colouring. So that comes at level 3. So, but the thing is about level 3 students is that, you know, they've already done a year of cutting. But, you know, just say she did a good job. I was perfectly happy with it. I paid £8 if I'd gone to the hairdressers. My normal one it used to be 35. Well, it was 30 actually. Then it went up to 35 and now it was nearly 40. So, you know, it's quite expensive, but, you know, I don't want to spend 2.5 hours every time I get my hair cut. So I wouldn't do that every time, but, you know, it was worth a go this time because, you know, we're trying to save every penny at the moment because Christmas is coming. We're still recovering from our house move. So it was worth doing it tonight, but I am really tired. Justin and his mum work because we're having dinner together. So I'm at Justin's mum's now. We were going to have dinner together and I had the dinner. So they had to wait until I got back and I was much, much longer. I said I'd be back 6:30 at the very latest. And actually I thought I'd be back about 6 o'clock. And I thought maybe the traffic would slow me down. And I didn't actually leave there till 6:30. And then I had to fight my way through the traffic. And so we had our dinner a bit late. But it was okay. It was a little special actually because I knew that I wouldn't have any time to do any cooking. I bought a ready-made lasagna and it was okay. It wasn't too bad at all. Don't normally buy ready-made lasagnas, but it was worth, it's worth having something like that, isn't it, for a night when you know you're going to be late in. So back to meal planning, isn't it? Anyway, I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm just so tired. I'm at Justin's mum's now, but Justin's actually gone for a swim because he felt like it and I didn't. So I'm going to just get ready for bed and read my book, I think. Somebody sent me the local paper and there I am. That's Justin's photography, and the girls bought me this big picture of the cover of my book. Quite pleased with that. That's in 2 local papers apparently. I've only just went and popped out and got this one. That's good. I did send a press release out, so it was worth doing it. Found the perfect little spot for my yoga practice. Just here in the dining room bit. And when the sun comes up in the morning, it shines onto the garden and it seems to kind of reflect into here against the plants. It's a really nice little spot to do my yoga practice, apart from the cat litter tray. I have to make sure that's not full, otherwise it kind of ruins the ambience. Got my little decorations up now. Haven't got much in the way of Christmas decorations, but just a few nice little ones that I like. So back to do my yoga practice. Okay, so I really completely forgot to do a before of the garage, but it was a complete mess. And now it's still a mess, but it's organised. So that's all my eBay stuff is now all in here, and I know where it is. It's all wrapped in plastic. Justin's tools are here. A few more bits of eBay stuff. Some pictures and things I'm not sure what to do with yet. Got the freezer we're not using currently, but might at some point in the future, and some other bits and pieces, bit of Christmas stuff. There's an upstairs bit and the rest of the Christmas stuff is up there. That's our gazebo, and fridge freezer, which is a spare we are using. And this is stuff that I've got to list for eBay. So I've got a lot of stuff to list. It's all this corner here, and then a load of baskets, which I've got to decide whether I need to get rid of or not. I mean, I'm not using them all. It's just more clutter, isn't it? As you can see, it gets a bit of condensation in here, a little bit of damp, and the floor is a bit damp. That's partly because I've been in and out all day. But I hope that my clothing is going to be okay because it's all wrapped in plastic. If not, I think I'm going to have to just get rid of it all and stop selling it, because and to stick to bric-a-brac, which is fine in the boxes. Because I've got nowhere else to put it now, so I don't know, we'll have to see. Anyway, I'm quite pleased. I've done the garage at last, and we've been here 6 weeks now, so it's taken me 6 weeks just to get it sorted out. We're pretty much there. So I got a few free things this week. I just picked these up outside somebody's house because they had a big load of holly they'd obviously clipped, and these ones have berries on them. Although looking at them, the berries are probably too close to the bottom. I was going to put it in the vase over there with those these little pine cones, but I don't know. I'm going to try and get some foliage together. Anyway, I've got some in the garden. And the other thing I got, I will show you. The other thing was this picture. It's a really nice picture, and if you look at it, it's a cat upside down. How cute is that? And it is by an artist called Belinda King, who we looked up on the internet. She's a local artist. This is called Look, I'm Upside Down, and it's a 36 of 100, so it's a limited edition print, which was outside the same skip. You may have seen in previous videos that we picked up some pottery, and the chap clearing the house said we could have it, and he'd put some things out the front, and this was one of them in the frame and everything. I think it's really great. So as you can see, it's got pride of place at the top of the stairs. Anyway, that is me for now. As I say, I won't be publishing another video before Christmas. After Christmas, I'm going to do a few New Year's resolutions, New Year's financial resolutions type videos, and I'm going to be preparing for a no spend January. So if you're interested in doing that, watch out for my videos. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this, and do subscribe, and then you will know next time I publish something. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.